Hi everyone, welcome back to Story Talks. I'm Tess and I'm here with Curly Saunders, and in this video we will be talking about her amazing new award-winning book, Bindi. And first we have a question from a viewer.
Hi Curly, my name is Sam. Congratulations on your new book, Bindi. Can you tell us about it, please?
Oh, thank you so much. Hello, everyone. Nya acknowledge me ni gananukang Tarawo Madung Pringilangyangu. I'm speaking to you today from Tarawo land, so paying my respects to ancestors here and the ancestors wherever you are. Bindi is very autobiographical. It's written and based largely around my experiences growing up on Gundungurra country. And Bindi loves art. She loves playing hockey. Her favorite thing is adventuring outside with her friends. And she's not really into maths. But when a new year starts like normal, Bindi is pulled into art making, and the largest fires that have ever been seen on Gundungurra country hit her community. She has lots of experiences with elders and custodians during this time and is planting lots of she oaks and trees. And she also finds herself a Garrel, a black cockatoo. So this story is aimed for upper primary. It's a verse novel and it's been written for those who plant trees. The aim for this story was to bring lots of people, our young people especially, into caring for country and understanding the roles of First Nations communities with the land and the importance of our birds and animals and keeping our country safe. And behind me, you can see a black cockatoo feather. This is a red and black one. The glossy black cockatoo through which the book is based has the red and black tail. So maybe you've seen one before.
Ooh. I've got three flying behind me at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Flying. It is really an incredible book, Curly. Congratulations. It has also won the Daisy Utamora Award, which is fabulous. Congratulations. So how did the ideas for Bindi start coming together for you?
Yeah, at the time I was working with the Glossies in the Mist project, teaching poetry in first languages project, which is a project I created with Red Room Poetry to support students to learn First Nations languages, Aboriginal languages. And we were having our young people on Gundungurra country join with elders and community to plant she oaks to encourage our local community to be aware of this conservation project, this Caring for Country project called Glossies in the Mist, which was planting she oaks to welcome more black cockatoos into the area so that we could conserve and protect them, because they only eat the she oak, these beautiful Garrel, these beautiful glossy black cockatoos. So yeah, I had this beautiful experience of planting trees and learning language and supporting our young people to tell stories about the black cockatoo to raise awareness of their threatened species classification. And then the bushfires had hit our community and the nesting area for the black cockatoo was damaged and really affected. And it got me thinking, how could I tell this story so that young people are aware of conservation or threatened species or care for country projects in their local community, and also get them involved in understanding that they have a responsibility for caring for the earth and that they can be involved in this. Because Bindi's only 11, but she really, really cares about these black cockatoos. And in there's lots of adventures, lots of stories from my childhood. I'd originally written the whole manuscript, and then when the fires hit, I had to rewrite it because I was like, nope, that's not the story that needs to be told. It has to be told in this way. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I highly recommend that people go out and seek this book, Bindi. It really is one of the most incredible books I've read this year, truly. In Bindi, Kelly, I love how you've woven your language throughout the book. And for non-Gundungurra speakers like myself, it becomes this amazing guessing and memory prompt as we come to learn what those words mean. Tell us about your passion for including language in your writing.
Oh, thank you so much. What a great question. Learning language for me has been really interesting as a young First Nations person. I wasn't raised with Aboriginal languages because of the family history that we have with mum being removed from country. So learning language was a reconnection to the land for me, and also an opportunity for me to connect with my community. And then teaching language through this Poetry in First Languages project has meant that we're able to continue teaching language and supporting the conservation of language and land. So yeah, it's been such a joy to be involved in projects on the ground, and then to be able to weave those language words into stories like Bindi and some of my poetry has meant that those projects have been able to be shared across multiple communities and support other young people to engage in sharing their own languages, which I think is so powerful. You know, I'm sure we're speaking at the moment, Tess, with so many different students who have a wealth of wisdom in their own first languages. So yeah, I just wanted to celebrate land and language. And I think the best way to do that is by including that in the written word and the spoken word.
Well, it certainly is a celebration of land and language. You have a really fantastic activity for our viewers to perhaps try, and it's probably a really good one to do at any stage, but particularly after reading Bindi. So we have a bit of an eco-activism challenge for everyone watching.
For sure. Thank you, Tess. I encourage you to go for a walk in your local national park or reserve and identify native and local plants and creatures as you walk on country. Think about the importance of those local species and then create a list of 10 ways, 10, that you could care for country that you're currently on. Some different ways that you might like to include, or that Bindi uses in the book, are making sure that she's planting trees and being wise with water and understanding the importance of those birds culturally. So yeah, have fun with creating your list and walking with your family. Keep an eye out for gari, or snakes.
So everyone, head outside and write those 10 ways that you can care for country. Stay tuned for our next video, where Curly is going to talk to us about poetry and writing in verse, something that she is especially great at. So we'll see you then.